Hi, Adam Small here with Agent Sauce. Today we're talking about tags and categorizing your contacts using tags and then some things that you can do with them afterwards. So, first thing to note is that I am on the edit contact screen for this particular contact. And if I scroll down a bit here, you can see I've got tags here. Now at the moment I don't have any tags at all for my system, which is listed under your tags. So I'm just going to start right off and we're going to say that this guy's a seller. And I'm going to hit the add tag button here. And we're going to save those changes. Now when I save those, what happens is the contact then is tagged as a seller. You got seller here. And then you can see on this side, seller shows up. So every time I add a tag, another button will show up with that tag over here so that I can quickly and easily add that to other contacts and make sure that I'm consistent with my tagging across the board. So that's our quick and easy way to tag, and you'll note that I tagged this guy as a seller. I could do a lot of other things to tag him as well, based on interest, location. Like I could say ABC neighborhood. I could say science fiction fan, like that. And all of these things help me categorize this particular contact. So now I've got him categorized. He lives in an ABC neighborhood. He's a science fiction fan, and he's a seller. So great. Now I'm going to come back over here to contacts, and I'm going to edit this contact here, Jane. And I'm just going to add some tags for her as well. I'm going to give her ABC neighborhood and just click on that and it pops up over here. And I'm going to say that she's also a buyer. And then I'm going to save those changes. So now you can see that she's also been tagged and categorized as living in the ABC neighborhood, but she's also a buyer. So that's great. We can categorize the contacts just by looking at the tags. So now what do we do with that? And this is kind of where it starts to get fun, right? What we can do is we can create an email campaign here, and we can actually send that the email campaign to a particular set of tags. So I'm just going to create a email campaign called tag test sample. Hit create the campaign, and you can see here it says our campaign has been created. We need to provide a subject, delivery date and time, and then we need to select either a list, a contact rate, or tag. So what I'll do is just call this tags sample. Oh, and it didn't like the word sample there, so tag test. And I'll come down here and I'll select the date and time at some point in the future. I like 3 p.m. And I'm going to select the tags radio button here, and then I'm just going to select the tags that I want to send it to. So I want to send it to people that are in the ABC neighborhood. And let's say that I also want to send it to buyers, so I can actually send the email to people with multiple tags. And this is an or. So if I had one that was not in the ABC neighborhood, let's say I had a buyer there and seller there, this would go to both John or Joe and Jane, because Jane's a seller and Joe's a buyer. So it's not, and they don't have to have both. It's a or factor. It's this one or this one or this one. So now that I've selected my tags, I can hit the next button and just go through and create my email like I normally would, dragging the widgets from the left side over to the right side. I'm just going to accept the default here, and I'm going to hit the next button. And there's my preview, and I'm going to hit the next button again. And it's all set up and ready to go. So I send myself a test message. And then I look at the test message and schedule a campaign for delivery if I'm happy with it. So now the campaign has been scheduled for delivery. And what's going to happen is it's going to go to those tags. So that's one thing you can do with the tagging. Now, if you've got a lot of contacts, going through and adding them one at a time can get to be kind of cumbersome. So what we can do is we can click on contacts, and then over here on the right hand side there's a bulk contact editor. We can just hit that and it will list all of your contacts, and you can select action, add tag, and you could select from your already existing tags here, or you could add a new tag just by typing it in here. So let's just say that they're both prospects. I can type that in, hit add, and then let's just say that they're both science fiction fans as well. Now, one of these, John's already a science fiction fan, and Jane is not. So what will happen is that prospects will be added to John, and then prospects and science fiction fan will be added to Jane. But the first thing I have to do is check the boxes first. So whoever I check will actually get the tags added to them, and I hit save here. And when I do that, it goes through and it says, hey, the contacts have been updated. And it takes me back to the same screen, so that if I wanted to add other tags or grades, assign gender, or delete contacts, I could do that as well. So at this point, we've added tags to our contacts, and now, what if we want to see all of the contacts that have a particular tag associated with them? What we would do is go to reports and tag search, and we're presented with this screen here where we can type a tag name in, or we can just select an existing tag. So let's say we wanted to see everybody that was ABC neighborhood. I could hit search, and it shows me who is in the ABC neighborhood tag. If I wanted to see only my buyers, I could hit buyer and search, and now it shows me my buyer. And then if I hit sellers, I could hit search, and there's my seller. So the nice thing about this is that you can actually do multiple tags and search based on those. So it'll bring up everybody that has any one of those tags. And what you can do is just easily click on this button here to edit the contact, or you can click on this button to remove those tags, whichever tags they have in this list. And when you do that, it cleans out and removes the tags from those individuals. So if I hit remove tags here, seller and science fiction from Jane, it's going to do that. Now Jane is no longer a seller, and she's not a science fiction fan, so she doesn't show up in the list. And then if I wanted to edit John, I could just click there and edit John. It takes me to his edit contact screen, and I can scroll down and see all of his tags there. So one other thing you might want to do with tags is to export all of your contacts that have a certain tag and work with them in Excel. In order to do that, you can come back over here to reports, click on your tag search again, select the tag or tags that you want to work with, hit the search button, and then there's the export button here. And when you click on this export button, it will export a CSV file of all of the contacts that are listed below, and then you can work with them in Excel. Okay, so that's been a brief overview of how to use tagging within the AgentSauce Real Estate CRM. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at info@agentsauce.com. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.